Hi guys, this is Bhaskar Berry. In the previous scenario, I showed you how to generate the dynamic file list using this command. As you can see in my YouTube channel, like this is a scenario 18, I showed you how to load multiple files to the target using the pre-command sessions. Okay, in this session, I'm going to show you how to load the file name also along with the data. This is a file name. I'm going to load which file has been loaded into the target. Okay, these are the list of files where we have here. Okay, let me create designer in the designer tab. I've already imported the source as well as the target, but before importing the source, after importing the source, edit the table flat file, that thing. So in the properties tab, we have one thing called like add currently processed file name and checkbox. You just click on the checkbox and click apply, so that automatically this column would be appeared here. Okay, then click OK. So create a mapping for that. Drag and drop the flat file, name it load file names. Okay, this is a mapping I created here. Load it into the target. Select all and drag it and drop it in the target, so that it's automatically mapped here. Okay, save it into the repository. Once it's saved, create a mapping for that. Once mapping is created, just create a workflow. Change the connections if you need. Okay, workflow. It is not created. Let me disconnect this and again connect to it, so that the workflow which I created here will be refreshed. These are load file names which I have created just now. Okay, go to the properties and component. In the pre-session command, just copy the, I'm changing the non reproducible. This I showed in the previous session, so just I'm going to copy and paste it without any further explanation. File list create, just a name for that. This is a command I'm pasting here. Okay, in the mapping tab, you need to change, because I'm going to load all these three CSV and which has the same structure of that. So I'm going to change this input type is file, and source file type is indirect because it's getting from one of the file, and in the path we need to use the same path here which we gave in which the file list would be created dynamically there, and the file name, that's nothing but file list.txt. Okay, so and this checkbox is automatically selected. Click on the target. Yeah, connections are fine. Click apply. Okay, save this into the repository and run this workflow. So you can see this, it has loaded 18 records, since each file has 66 records in that. Let me show how many records which file has how many records. So if you see here, it has the path has been, full path has been mentioned here, not only the file name, and this is from the employee DL CSV file, these first 6 rows, and the next 6 rows are from AP, employee resource AP, and employee KA. These are from the other CSV file. So whenever you try to this is giving the entire full extension, the full path of that. So we don't want full path, we just need the just employment name. So how do we achieve that? So let me truncate this table for time being. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to again going to the designer, delete these connections, in between them write an expressions. It is the expression, drag and drop the currently processed one, and you can connect the remaining things to the as it is. Only the current process file name will be changing that. Create a new one, add a new port and name it as file name, and remove this as output port and write an expression for this. And in this expression what I'm going to do is, I've already written here, I'm going to just explain you this. I'm going to use all these functions, reverse, instring and substring mainly. I'm going to start with here. What I'm going to do is, the first string whatever I got will be reversed. Okay, let me explain in the SQL how it looks. Okay, so here if you see here, the first part of the things what I'm doing is I'm just going to reverse the name whatever there. So the reverse, if I reverse, the output will be like this. Okay, next in string, what does this function do? In string functions get the first occurrence count, at which position the occurrence appears. So when we reversed it, this is the first occurrence where it finds it, and the count of that will get, including this sign also, forward slash. So we're giving -1 to remove that, decrease the count of 1. That gives a total file name count. And this reverse, why are we using again the reverse? We are using the reverse from where to search the file. This is reversing the entire current process file in this format, and this is the starting position from where to search, which position to search. So till where, sorry, this is a function of the substring actually. Reverse is just to reverse the file, and substring is, this is the file name, the expression which we need to search, and this is the starting position, this is the final position. So we get the length where we need to get the separate string, and that string is reversed finally, so that we get the actual value. So the output would be like this, if you see here. Okay, this is what we need. So I'm going to just give it in the expression transformation, this thing, and validate this. So it's valid. Click OK, apply. OK, map it to the final target table and save it into a repository. Similarly, workflow, refresh the workflow and save it. Mapping. So workflow has been successfully. Let me run the job again. So again you can see that 18 records has been inserted. So let me see the column, what the value it has inserted. Go here. Sorry, I just think the file name has not been come, because why, I just going to figure it out. Go to the expression transformations, in the reverse functions. I just given the opposite, instead of that I'll be giving the backward slash. Okay, apply. Okay, since I've changed that, the changes should be reflecting in even the session. So I'm going to just refresh mapping. Nothing is there. Okay, let me save it again. Okay, let me run the job again. Okay, it has loaded successfully. So let me check the file. What happened now? See, now you can see that the file name, because I was looking for the other slash, so that it was not able to find it. So now you can see that all the 18 rows has got only the file name which we expected. Okay, thank you for watching, and please do subscribe my channel, YouTube channel.